don't forget, like and subscribe. Brendan is not happy, bro. He is stressing. I haven't found him yet, but apparently he's left his backpack with his 7-8 grand laptop and then a few other $10,000 worth of goodies on the side of the road in Hamilton.
You're like snack.
My name's Jeff.
Enjoyable.
Mate, the situation is that we're not too experienced at getting this car in and out of the trailer yet, but we're learning, brother. We're learning. Sounds so much better than Manfield.
Are you allowed to drive, bro?
Yeah, I'm all good to drive, bro. I can half drift now too.
Oh, here he is.
Bro, I'm steady as. Oh, yeah. I'm only just getting started, brother.
He was like, oh, has he left something? And then like picked it up and she put it up on her balcony.
What a nice person.
I'm gonna feed her or something.
It's like a violin at the moment, eh? She winds over for a bit. Watch out.
Basically, it's where the damage is on the track. If we can just be as wary as we can. Benji, you a pro, bro?
Nah, I'm not a pro, bro.
You reckon you could be a pro?
I'll be a pro, bro. Oh, how are we?
How are we, mate?
It's cool to be out here, eh?
Yeah.
Seeing the car in person is totally different to seeing it online. It's yeah. So especially hearing it.
Yeah.
Hearing it is when you were starting it up before, I was like, oh, here we go. But then I was like, actually, like.
The event is about the atmosphere and the people, rather than thinking that you have to roll up with this Willy Wonka ticket and it's got to be different. It's got to be, you know.
Exactly,
like,
bro. Like there's Corollas. Like
there's so many. Not that we want heaps of Corollas.
No, but you know, but like this.
It's the Cody kit.
Cody's on the tyres. We got Sam booming some content.
Your pro Dan.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Just doing a quick bolt check before we go out on track.
Hey.
Had some work done in the last week, so thought I'd check everything, make sure we're not falling apart on the track, hey?
What up? We're here at Hampton Downs at the Drift Force Day. Sun's out, guns are out, and we've got the car again at the track. We've pretty much got nothing on it because we're just getting some testing done. All of our bodywork is all completely finished, and then the car's ready for wrap next week. So we're just making sure that we weren't going to run it and then damage it and have a limited time frame next week to get it in the container for LZ. So we got the wing on because we want to run the wing next, at the next session, which is at the LZ in Melbourne World Tour. So we've got that on to sort of practice and see what the stance is like. But yeah, we'll be on board the whole day and we'll let you know what this drift session's about. Testing here at Hampton Downs.
Did you seriously just? Did you hear that?
Yep.
He's shitting himself already, boys.
Yeah, it was sick, bro. Yeah, it's so much challenge, eh? Like out there to learn, eh? It's just, yeah, it's like going to Manfield and just, I don't know, maybe because the track has been in my head for so long as well, just knowing the Manfield circuit. But then, yeah, going to Manfield and like, yeah, going through, it's just like, it seems so much more transition-y and easy, you know? Where this one's like 90 degree one way, 90 degree the other way, 90 degree this. It's still like, it's challenging, that's for sure. It's completely different, eh?
You got to do to it now, is it?
No, nothing really. We basically just got to put all the body on and then just, yeah, all the wrap gets done on Wednesday. So I just left the body off in case I have a woo-woo, you know, and then it's like, fuck, 2 days to fix fiberglass, just a pain in the butt, eh? So.
Yeah. And what is it going down?
Yeah, So it goes. I got to bring it back up here, Auckland, next Friday for the container. So yeah, we'll do today, and then Humphreys will get it back and do some prep on it Monday, Tuesday. Then it goes to Carl and Palmy to get all of the signage done, and then yeah, bring it back up here, and yeah.
Did you hear it all the way from the petrol station?
Easy, easy, bro. It sounded like you were on the track up by the pit. That was me.
We'll probably get half the bikies come down soon, eh?
If I had a bit more charge on my phone, I would have proved it to you. I would have even recorded it. No, it did. It sounded like you were right up on the track.
Hard or hardly working, mate?
Bit of both, bro. That was sick. Just still fizzing from it. And look like you see all the rubber up here under the wing. Look at that, brother. Try to position the GoPros and want a shot of the dash this time for the lads.
You pro, bro?
No, I'm not a pro, bro. But Pro Session just got called. They're going out now in like 5 minutes for 20 minutes, and then Intermediate, which is me, is going out for a jam for 20 minutes, and then I think because of how many cars are actually here today, they're gonna just flow us as just open, so just let out maybe like 10 cars and just bring them in, let them out, bring them in, and just sort of get the day flowing that way. So should be pretty epic. Might have a sort of a full zone down by then, eh?
Oh, Greer's about to show up with the bag, sort of probably when you're out there. I thought he can go first.
Go get an interview of those on, bro.
Oi, oh well. Is he going to the farm or the f***ing racetrack? Look at his gummies.
Bro, I don't even know if I want the red bands in this 6-rotor, boy. What does he think? We're in a combine harvester or something, eh?
Live, laugh, love. Big jobs, eh? Hey. Big f***ing jobs.
Talking jack, bro. Yeah. half day, and it's mean out there. It's definitely, yeah, still challenging, but like pretty much got most of the sections sort of linked up a bit now, apart from like that big main first corner, and I just went straight off into the sand on that run, so it's just freaking garbaged it. But it's yeah, I think doing it completely wrong. I need to sort of like switch and then enter in, where at the moment I'm sort of just entering in and I'm picking up so much speed as I go around. The goal for the rest of the day is to hit that big main sweep, which a lot of people aren't even drifting, so give that a go. But otherwise, yeah, the boys are onto it. We've just been nut and bolt checking throughout the day on the whole car, through the axles, bottom arms, and then the hubs, just like things that we've had apart. And otherwise, we're just refueling, tyres. Haven't really had too many dramas with the car, but we've still got a vibration. We don't know where the vibration's from. We thought it could be a drive shaft, so we balanced and sorted that out during the week. There's a few things on the brakes and stuff which William skimmed up, found a couple of mil here and there where he thinks it, you know, could have been, but it's still vibrating, so it's a little bit of a nuisance. It's not the best thing to be. As soon as your wheel speed gets up to like maybe, I don't know, probably 180, 200 in fifth gear or sixth gear, it gets higher, and just the vibration is just, yeah, it's through the whole car. So we need to sort that out, because that just breaks stuff and loosens, you know, nuts and bolts and causes a few problems. So, but otherwise, as far as cooling, she's running mint, and yeah, put the fans on, got the water sprayer working, so that's awesome. She sounds good. There's no mufflers, so she sounds good. She sounds good. She's singing. We had Gandalf in the car before. His whole beard was just dangling out the bottom of the helmet and just flapping. It was a bit of a put-off, trying to drift around the circuit, and he's just freaking lapping at me and stuff. So we managed to get Cody out of his red bands for a few seconds, take him for a jam. But yeah, there'll be a few other boys to come. We did actually find a leak. Yeah, I'm not too sure how serious it is. So we got a leak in the back of the engine somewhere, maybe just in like a main seal, which is going into the bell housing. The clutch will be rotating too fast, so it'll be splattering it everywhere, but it's actually leaking out the bell housing and just dripping on the exhaust. So it's just causing a tiny little bit of like burning smoke as we're sort of coming back, or like as we're stationary and waiting and stuff. So a little bit of a risky hazard there. That should be all sorted. So yeah, it's good to get some testing done anyway, and it's sick. All the boys are into it and loving it, and yeah.
Comfortable?
Yeah, nah, feeling comfortable. It's good. It's like, it's nice out there, comfortable, but like it's getting used to being like so confined is like another thing as well, because like you're like really like this, so it's like trying to get the wheel, you know what I mean? You're not like relaxed and like sort of like flowing in that way, which is sort of like how, yeah, like, you know, most cars probably have that room, but it's just, there's no room in this one, so, but no, otherwise it's good. One off the track today, so, but that's what it's about. You got to challenge and push yourself out there to learn, I suppose. So we sort of found we had our first set of tyres on, which were quite smoky. Like they let off a mean power of smoke. The next one's different brand, not as smoky. So yeah, we'll sort of get away from them, I'd say, and just make sure that we've got that power on, you know. So smoke clouds coming out always looks sick, you know. So, but yeah, nah, good day so far, and yeah, we're halfway, have some lunch. I'm not too sure if they're going to reverse the track for us or whether we staying on the same ones.
From last test session, we've got custom new arms in the rear, so we're kind of, as the car's been coming in, jack up, have a look over the diff and the rear end and make sure that those arms that have been custom made are nice and tight and still good to operate. These arms up here, so these are made by William Humphreys as well. I think it's a bit more stronger and just a little bit more adjustment in the car.
I noticed in the car, it's quite unique to this car. It's actually got like a NASCAR or whatever style adjustable bar in the car.
Yeah, so front and rear adjustable on the fly to change grip, obviously. So, you know, if you're coming into a corner, getting it stiffer in one corner and dividing the weight. But yeah, so it seems to be quite grippy at the moment. And the wing doesn't help with that, with just so much downforce. So, because the first time we went and tested it in Palmy, with the wing, we adjusted the wing and it sacked the car another 20 mil and was actually scraping the straight pipe of the exhaust on the track. So I think we've been kind of playing around with different orientations, and even these brackets, these are new and freshly painted, so not that they look at with rubber all over them, but the whole car's about, I guess, us in a group of just doing something different and, you know, learning. And
It's definitely different.
Yeah, so especially from like Speedway and that, like we've always done Speedway and had sway bars and everything's always been adjustable, but you know what I mean, it's It's a custom build. Be peeling.
Ringdog's going to be on the whole vlog, bro.
I can't stop him talking.
We're going to have to do a full separate vlog on
the big boy. The big boy.
So I always had a big passion for rotaries, always wanted to build a rotary, but pretty much coming in, all of my idea is to build myself basically a dream, but build myself an asset that can sort of flourish and take what my goals are within motorsport to sort of, you know, venture out and get into what you're doing, a bit of YouTubing and socializing, you know, and getting all onto the content and etc. So we thought, why not already, you know, invest the money into a tool where we own something that's sick and fun. So chatting on PPRE, and we're sort of coming up with what's the thing to do. Mike was already doing the 5, not many people knew about that, so I was like, oh, but it's the 6 is already done, but then it's all of a sudden just like, build a 6, even to know they're out there, but who's out there shredding, you know? Who's out there dealing to it every day sort of thing, so that's where it came from, really.
Is there only one other 6 rotor in the world?
Yeah, 2, so there's the RX4 way back in 2013, and then there's one in, I think it's Japan, which no social, so no one really knows about it, so there's only really 3 of them, so yeah, basically 10.8 is the limiter sort of, just shy of that. I haven't even hit the limiter yet as well, it's actually random as, so I don't know, sort of just like driving it not quite super hard though, you know,
but
so actually frightened to get there, eh, so.
But you don't need to be driving, you know, like, there's no point thrashing something if it doesn't need it. Like, you know, like you say, if you're not on you've obviously got a winters in there and stuff, so you can gear it to however you want it.
Yeah.
So it's not like you need to just be bashing limiter to make the track work. You just change gears and away you go again.
Yeah, hard out. There's the good thing about the 6 is that it's actually got so much more torque than the other rotaries. So like, it is exactly what you're saying. You can rev her at like 6, 7, 8 grand, and she may sound like she's revving, but the torque is so insane. You're just sitting there on the power cloud, you know, like you don't even need to take it right out. Come on! So mean day, we just had a lunch and then went out there for another jam, and the car is just vibrating. Like, we've always had a vibration where like the car pretty much at like higher wheel speed, so we've experienced it in like 5th and 6th gear really, but I experienced it out there in 4th gear, going like a little bit less, but then giving it on the gas through the drift. And then we went for one more round. I actually took Guy Maxwell, the bro out there on Choice Files, took him out for a jam, which is good to get people's feedback. And then, yeah, she just actually got significantly worse. Even he noticed it. So pretty much going to pack up and we're going to go back, and we've got 2 days, but nothing like last minute motorsport. We've got a couple of days to get this thing stripped in a few areas and then get it checked and then balanced or shimmed up, or we don't know, but we need to sort something out to make sure we get this vibration gone. So, but yeah, other than that, we've just been bashing tyres the whole day, having fun, learning heaps of footwork like brake, handbrake, bang it down a gear or something, you know, because this track's quite challenging in that aspect. And then, yeah, she's been mean though. All the boys have been on, the crew. Just can't wait to get this thing finished. So next week, it's livery on and complete the car. So I think everyone's going to be excited for that release, but it's not happening until Melbourne LZ World Tour on the 21st and 2nd of October. So you have to be patient for that. We're pumped and excited. We're going to be releasing a new website shortly with some merchandise, and that's going to be over there. So yeah, get behind us and make sure you like and follow, subscribe. Do what you got to do. Jump on all our other social channels, Maka Motorsport, you'll find us. And yeah, we'll keep bringing this epic content, and thanks for the support.